Hi there, gorgeous, and a very happy Frugal Friday to you. I hope that you're having a fabulous day so far. In today's video, we're talking about dupes. It's been a while since I've done a dupes video, and I miss doing these, and I love doing these. So if you're not familiar with my dupe videos, I'll show you what they look like side by side in an application so you can see how they truly compare. And I've also conducted a wear test with these so you can see how truly dupeable these drugstore counterparts are and how they do hold up to the high-end side. But before I show you the dupes up close, I'm going to show you my face with the drugstore dupes on one side and the high-end products on the other side. Can you tell which side is which? It's incredibly difficult, and these are so good. I'm so excited to share these with you. If you guessed that this side of my face had the high-end products on and this side had the drugstore products on it, then you're right. But it's so hard to tell them apart. So the first product I want to share with you is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Micro Pencil. This is a defining eyebrow pencil, and its dupe can be found with Maybelline's Ultra Slim Brow Pencil. Now there are a variety of different shades to choose from with these pencils, but what I'm mainly focusing on in the comparison that I'll be showing you here is how they apply so exactly to one another. So first I'll show you the IT Cosmetics pencil. The shade that I'm showing you here is Universal Taupe. And this is supposed to be one of those colors that transcends across many different complexions and skin types and is supposed to be a universally flattering color. And I could definitely see that. On me, it was very flattering and I was pretty impressed with the color, much more than I thought that I would be. But you can see how defined the tip is and how it creates the most beautiful brow-like hairs in the brows. It's very easy to apply, very smooth, pigmented, no issues with application, as can be expected. With the Maybelline pencil, you're not going to see an exact match in the color here because I didn't get the exact color match from these two. What I'm focusing on specifically to show you how these compare is the application method. And you can see with the Maybelline brow pencil, you get a very similar, if not exact, application method to the IT Cosmetics pencil. The brow hairs are very fine, very precise with this pencil. The tip is identical almost to the IT Cosmetics pencil, and the results that you get are very similar to what you would get with the IT Cosmetics pencil. Now, I don't know about you, but for me, I am constantly going through brow pencils, so it's not one of those makeup products that I feel like I want to spend money on because it can get expensive over time. So this is a really excellent alternative to that higher end product and a great way to save some money, but still get those really excellent quality results that you can see with the IT Cosmetics brow pencil. The next dupe I have to share with you is for the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. If you're looking for a more affordable option to this one, I highly recommend checking out The Ordinary's Coverage Foundation. These two are identical. You really cannot tell them apart, both in consistency, application, and results. Both of these will give you a skin-like finish. They are very light in coverage. You can build them, but for me, I really liked how light of coverage they gave my skin. They evened out the minor imperfections and gave me a flawless base with very little product being applied. And if someone would have given me a drop of each of these foundations and told me to apply them to each side of my face, I would have had no idea which side was which because the results are that close and they look exactly the same. They feel the same, and they are very lightweight, by the way. You don't feel like you're wearing anything on the skin, and a very small amount goes a long way, which is really nice to see. The level of pigmentation that both of these products have is amazing. The only difference that you'll see between these two is the price tag, and it is quite a large amount of savings to be had here for the great quality results that I just showed you. And I will show you at the end how they hold up throughout the day side by side because, again, you're going to be amazed at truly how exact these two are to one another. It's amazing. Next dupe I have to share with you is for the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. This powder is known because it is one of the most finely milled, softest, silkiest feeling powders, and it is absolutely incredible on the skin. You can find a dupe for it with e.l.f.'s HD powder. And I want to let you know that I did get the mini size version of the Laura Mercier powder simply because I have so many powders already that I'm trying to save some money. So keep in mind that if you do get the full size, it is much bigger and it is comparable to the e.l.f. HD powder in the quantity that you get. So just making you aware. But If you want a very silky, finely milled powder, you'll find it with the e.l.f. powder. And I wish that you could reach into the screen right now and feel these powders, because you would feel how silky, soft, smooth that e.l.f. powder is in comparison to the Laura Mercier powder. The both of them are so lightweight and they feel incredible on the skin. Not only do they set the face beautifully, but the e.l.f. powder feels high-end. It does not feel like a typical drugstore powder feels. Next on our list is a dupe for Becca's Sunlit bronzer. The one that I'm showing you in particular here is called Capri Coast, and you can find a dupe for this from Physicians Formula with their butter bronzer. The only difference I feel like you'll see between these two, if you really want to get down and study them closely, is that the Becca formula has a slight bit of shimmer glitter in it, whereas the Physicians Formula one does not. But in terms of color, consistency, application, results, etc., you will see an almost identical dupe to the Becca bronzer with the Physicians Formula. And the Physicians Formula one has been raved about for a reason. It is of excellent quality, one of the best drugstore bronzers I've ever tried, and I mean, there's a reason why so many people love it, is because it is that good and it is worth checking out. Last dupe I have to share with you is for one of the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs. The shade that I'm showing you here in particular is called Fenty Glow. You can find a dupe for it from Revlon with their Super Lustrous The Gloss in the shade Rosy Future. The colors are next to near identical. You may be able to see a slight variation in the swatches that I'm showing you here, but once you get them on your lips, you honestly cannot tell them apart. You will see a little bit more pigmentation in the Fenty gloss as opposed to the Revlon gloss, but I digress. Very easy to apply both of these. Again, they look so similar side by side, and they wear very similar also. I mean, gloss is a gloss is a gloss. I mean, it's going to wear off more quickly than, say, a lipstick would. And with these two, I noticed that at about the 5-6 hour mark was when I had to reapply them. No issues with that whatsoever. They wear extremely well. And I feel like the longer that you wear both of these, the more beautiful they become. So I really enjoyed both of these. And if you're looking for a dupe for that particular Fenty Gloss Bomb, you would love the Revlon one. Now, after wearing these products for a total of about 10 hours on the day that I tested them out, this is what my face looks like at the end of the day. And you can see everything looks fantastic, from the brows to the foundation to the powder, the bronzer, the lip gloss, which I did have to reapply. I want to make you aware of that. Everything amazing, amazing, amazing quality. So if you want to save some money, but you still want great quality results, I can't recommend these products enough to you. And I will have all of them linked below for you in the description box if you are interested in checking them out. I think my most favorite out of everything that I tried here would have to be the Ordinary foundation. I was so blown away, surprised, excited to discover that one. And with me loving those lightweight foundations as much as I do, this has become my new go-to favorite. I love it. So if you're looking for a product like that, I think you would just be madly in love with it. So I hope that you found this helpful today. Let me know if there are any dupes that you've tried recently that have just blown your mind. Would love to hear your favorites also. Want to wish you a beautiful weekend ahead. I hope that you have a relaxing, peaceful weekend. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.